in our midst. Construction. Okay, let's go on the APGA. APGA.
Okay, my name's Super High Chief Emmanuel Egwu, Esere Ebekuo Dike. I am the elected new state party chairman of APGA. I am not power drunk. I'm not desperate about issues of life. What I'm much concerned about is getting things done rightly. You don't brag on impunity. We are fighting a common enemy. And what is that common enemy? Doing things with gross impunity and undermining the interests of opinion molders with reckless abandonment that people, their says do not count. You see people lauding themselves over others, taking the role of God, being demigods. So I told the party first, well, the party belongs to them, let them come on board. Yes, they've elected me today as the chairman, but then I am not going to shoot at the same time and catch. Let all of us come on board. All hands must be on deck. Let us take this party to greater heights. Like I said, the party is dying. It's at the brink of dying. So we must have to resuscitate this party. The people we vested the trust and confidence in their hands, they disappointed themselves and not us. Now that we've come together as the owners of the party, I think it is only lying on us to now say this party will never die. And how will the party not to die? Shifting from the old order. For me, it's a new day and it's a new dawn for the party. Okay. They are going to give me their support, and I promise them I will not let them down. So the new things I'm going to do in this party, like I always say, is open door policy. Innovations, open door policy. Being transparent about the way activities of the party is being run, and I wouldn't want to sound insulting or abusive. You don't, like I always say it, you don't give power or position of authority to someone who is power drunk or who is looking for means of grabbing public funds. When people have access to public funds, the tendency of pilfering is there because they are not satisfied themselves. I am a young man whom God has shown mercy. Yes, statutorily I am the state chairman as elected, but everybody has input to make here. I will be as transparent as possible. I will not, I repeat again, I will not allow the cankerworms to hijack the party again. The people must have their say in the party.
My name is Engineer Abaribu. I was the APGA candidate for Emmanuel Egwu Federal Constituency for House of Rep. I am a ranking member of the party. It was a consensus selection. In other words, we saw democracy play out in the best of forms. He's a very, very young man. He's very articulate. He's very respectful. He's very visionary. He's a transparent human being. He has the resources. In other words, sometimes they call it having a second address. He does. So we have just found ourselves for the first time with a chairman who is not necessarily interested in making himself famous or enriching his own pocket, but somebody who's ready to bring all the resources, including the talents that God has given him, to use it to serve APGA in Abia State. And I think that is the type of leadership that makes anything go from good to great. So we are all excited. I don't know if you were downstairs and heard him address the owners of the party. There was a lot of excitement in that room. That excitement is a translation of the new hope that we now have in APGA. Well, you judge people by record, and data, all right? So there's nothing personal about what I am going to discuss now, but the fact is we just came out of an election cycle, right, in which a party that was supposed to take over the leadership of this state couldn't do it, right? We failed in all areas of running a general election. So that speaks to the individuals that were piloting the affairs of APGA in Abia State. There are some issues associated with division in the party they were never able to address those effectively. There were issues of money that continues to, plague the members of the party in terms of where did our money go, what did we use it for. If you look around this party office, you can see for yourself. This place has been ravaged as though somebody was desperate to cut away the things that belong to the party. So these are some of the things that have kept us back making progress as a party that is supposed to win. Well, like you said, it is a rumor, but a lot of times there is no fire, no smoke that doesn't have fire in it. So, yeah. We don't know. We were asked to come to this party office early this morning to hold our Congress to elect our state chairman. They gave us that information. It was published and disseminated in all the different media outlets. And so you can see people came from all the three corners of our state, Abia North, Abia Central, and Abia South. They came to hold a Congress. The leaders that were supposed to conduct the Congress were not there. So we decided, because the party is the people, not one or two people doesn't make a party, it's all these individuals that make up the party. So they decided, today officially is our day to hold our Congress for the state, as directed by our national officers. And so we had enough quorum amongst ourselves to proceed and go ahead and conduct the primaries, and that was what we did. If there's somebody else somewhere else doing something else, as far as we're concerned, that becomes illegitimate. It doesn't count for anything. The preponderance of people in Abia State that belong to APGA today in this premises, which is the party office. If you're going to elect somebody, you're not going to elect them outside of the party office. So we came together in this place, and unanimously, by consensus, we have selected our party chairman.
My name is Royal High Chief Kingsley Chukwunenyi Bokwe, the traditional Prime Minister of Egwu of Fuguri Autonomous Community in Umuahia. This is democracy at work. We have demonstrated that the power belongs to the people. We have really chosen a credible young man who is willing to take the APGA to a higher level. So it's a beautiful election. Yes, I am the front line contestant. I'm supposed to be the chairman, but I had to step down for him because I know he's more younger than me, and he can do what it takes to carry the party more greater than another person can do.